ॐ यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रणोति तस्मै तमहदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. We'll have a look at the form of Dakṣiṇamūrti. There are many forms that Lord Shiva, the Lord is worshipped, and this form of Dakṣiṇamūrti has special significance for the students of Vedanta. There are other traditional forms in which the Lord is worshipped. One that comes to my mind is the Nataraja form in Chidambaram. Nowhere else Lord Shiva is represented as Nataraja, the cosmic dance. Then we have Panchabhuta Sthalas where Lord Shiva is worshipped as the 5 elements. So again he is worshipped as Akasha, the space, in Chidambaram, as Vayu in Kalahasti, as Agni in Tiruvannamalai, then as Apaha in Jambukeshwara, as Prithvi in Ekambareshwara. Of these, I was fortunate during my pilgrimage to be able to see at least 4 temples. So I have seen Chidambaram, then I have seen Tiruvannamalai where he is worshipped as Agni. I have seen Jambukeshwara where he is Jambukeshwara twice, where he is worshipped as Apaha, the water. Then Ekambareshwara where he is worshipped as the Prithvi element. Okay. Interestingly, I just found out that out of the 5, 4 are in Tamil Nadu, and one where he is worshipped as Vayu in Kalahasti, that I have not been able to visit until now. Okay, then let's come to the form of Dakṣiṇamūrti. So it's a Samastapada. So there are two ways that the term can be explained. One is we'll take the complex one. Okay, so the one is Dakṣinascha asau amurti cha. Okay, Dakṣinascha asau amurti cha. That is Dakṣiṇamūrti, that is Karmadharaya, and it's descriptive. And what does the term Dakshina means in this? Dakshina is Dakshaha, the capacity, the capability. Dakshinaha, with reference to what? With reference to Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, Samarthaha. Okay, the creation, sustenance and dissolution. He is capable of that. Okay, all the 3. Only then he is Bhagavan. Okay. Like what Puja Swamiji says, that Frankenstein, you create, the scientists create the Frankenstein, but could not take him back. The other funny example that Puja Swamiji gives is working women. Working women, what? They give birth to children but are not in a position to look after them, so they need help from the family or from staff to bring them up in the initial years. Okay, so they are not Daksha then. So one is Daksha only when one is capable of creating, maintaining, sustaining and taking it back. Okay, so then only Bhagavan can be Daksha. Anybody else falls short of one of the 3 aspects. Okay, so this is the Dakshina. This is the meaning of Dakshina. Then what? Dakshinascha aso amurtischa. Okay, not only he is Dakshina, he is Amurti also. How come we are worshipping a form Dakshinamurti? Then we are saying Amurtischa, Amurtischa. He has the capability of all this Rishti Sthiti, Samhara, Samartha, but he doesn't have a form. He doesn't have a form. Okay. Elsewhere in Yajurveda, it says Natasya Pratima Asti. Okay, so I'll just read out. Natasya Pratima Asti Yasya Nama Muhadyasah Hiranyagarbha iti Eshama Mahi Sit Etesa Yasmanna Jatah Ityesa. Yajurveda 32:3. It is there in a simpler form in Shweta Upanishad also. Nainamurdhvam na tiryam cha na madhye na parijagrabhat na tasya pratima asti yasya nama mahadyashah. Shweta Upanishad 4:19. So, when you say ekavakyata of the Vedas or Upanishad, this is what it is. Means, whatever is stated in one place is not contradicted in other place. So when the stotra or the dhyana sloka say, or the term Dakṣiṇamūrti is explained as Amurti cha, that definition that he's Amurti and doesn't have a specific form has come from the Veda and from Upanishad. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, so this is Karmadharaya, and it presents Bhagavan as Dakshina cha asau Amurti cha. What is the next explanation? Next explanation is not so cryptic. It is Dakshinabhimukha Murtihi Yasya Saha. That or him who is facing the south. So he is Dakṣiṇamūrti. In our tradition, the south represents death, Lord Death. Okay, Lord Lord Yamaraja. Now who can face death? Only Bhagavan can face death. We cannot face death. So we do not, in our tradition, we do not face the south. And Bhagavan, we put Bhagavan. Bhagavan, you look at south, you take care of death, and we look at you. That is how we escape from the idea is, finally everybody, goes to Lord. But before that, make this life. Make this life. Find out the oneness. That immortality is in form of knowledge, not physical. Okay, so then we say that Natasya Pratima Asti, still we have a form. We have a form for what? For Dhyanam. And there are other significance also. There is nothing in our tradition which doesn't have a meaning. In fact, deep meaning, levels of meaning. Okay. Now, I put Bhagavan at the back for a reference, but you must be having an image, a photo, a murti of Dakṣiṇamūrti. I'll try to explain. This is okay. This is Chitram Vatataror Mule Vriddha Shishya Gurur Yuva Gurustu Maunam Vyakhyanam Shishyastu Chinna Samchayaha. So Chitram Vatataror Mule. I am taking out the Vatataru. Okay, so that I can explain other things. Vatataru is Vatavriksha. He was wearing this. We do not leave any image, murti or photograph without a garland. Okay, here he has Rudraksha. Now, so there are 8 factors in this. Okay, I don't know whether this mirror image, my left and right, my explained left and right corresponds to left and right or not, but you hold it in your mind. So the Lord is Ātmaprajñānanda. Ātmaprajñānanda, there are 8 not factors but 8 okay, whatever it is, okay. So the 8 constituents of Bhagavan. What is it? The 5 elements. The 5 elements in that Akasha. Akasha is, where is Akasha? Here he is. Akasha is this. Whatever form you have at home, you try to understand that. Akasha is here represented by Damaru. Damaru. Inside the Damaru there is space. Only then it makes sound. Okay. So this is Akasha. On his, see, okay, you are all smart people, you can switch in your mind. The Damaru is on his right hand, okay. Then what? Then there is Vayu. How Vayu is represented in this form, Dakṣiṇamūrti form? He has flowing hair, yeah. He has flowing hair and it is tied in the bandana, okay. Stylish he is. So that is how the flowing hair represents the element of Vayu. Then he has Agni. Let me see. Okay, he has Agni in his left hand. A torch in his left hand. Okay, burning and the flames out. This is Agni. Then Apaha, Gangaji flowing out of his is Apaha, okay. Then what? Prithvi. The whole form is Prithvi. Then so these are the 5 elements. Then what? There are 2 elementals. The 2 elementals is represented in his crown here. So on his right, on Bhagavan's image right is the Surya, and on his left is the moon, Chandra. So when we adorn Bhagavan in the temple, in the sanctum sanctorum, what the priest does is the sun is represented by a round figure, okay. Both are round, okay. And then on the left a crescent. The moon is represented by a crescent. That is this is yeah, it's there. $500. I got it from Salisbury Ashram from Pujya Swamiji's own hands. Okay, our temple. So I'm becoming sentimental because of the, he's with me since 2022. So 2000, he's been with me for 22 years. Through thick and thin. Okay, then Surya Chandra. Then okay, 5 elements and 2 elementals at 7. When we say Ātmaprajñānanda, then what is the 8th? Who is the 8th? The one who is looking at Dakṣiṇamūrti, that is you, me, you also, the Jiva. The Jiva is looking at Dakṣiṇamūrti is part of the Ātmaprajñānanda. Only in this form, the presence of the Jiva completes the whole form. One must understand that all this is through knowledge, understanding. Otherwise, okay, let go. So, and the whole that we are going to study or share is that the Jiva. Okay, Bhagavan now can go back. Okay, minimum 5 kg. Oh God. The full studies that we'll be doing in next few days is Ya Jiva, the who seeks, and the Guru Murti, your own teacher, like my Pujya Swamiji, of whom I have been a student disciple, and Dakṣiṇamūrti are in Samanadhikaranam in apposition. They are all same. the whole purpose of studying all this is to find that oneness, that non-difference, that my Guru is non-different from Lord Dakṣiṇamūrti, and I am non-different from Dakṣiṇamūrti. The whole pursuit is this. Okay, so because of the teaching by the Guru, in fact, who reveals the fact, that you, the jiva, is non-different from Dakṣiṇamūrti? The Guru. That is the significance of this teaching. Without a life teacher, there is no teaching, there is no jnanam, there is nothing. One has to discover that the significance of a life teacher. This teaching is like that through life teachers only. The nearest example every time I give is that nearest example, that classical dance, classical music, always through Guru Shishya Parampara, always through a life teacher, cannot be passed on through any number of books. Okay, so then, okay, Bhagwan is there. Okay, let Bhagwan come back to me. Then he has, where? Yeah, he has a japamala. He has a japamala on his right hand. Okay, on his right hand, that represents yoga, sadhana. Sadhana for him? No, sadhana for us. Okay, here is a, this is a, yeah, 54. This I got from, okay, he was wearing this, Bhagavan will wear now. So this is a Rudraksha mala that I got from Bangalore, from a Guru Bhai, from a real Rudraksha tree, seeds. Then I had them cleaned and pierced in Rishikesh. Oh, lot of tapasya just to do this, and never knew that I would have to use all these props to explain things. So he has a japamala. Japamala represents sadhana, internal sadhana. Okay, the daily japa. Now once Gayatri, how many? 24 lakhs. Yeah, 24 lakhs. That once one takes two sannyasa, then Omkara japa continues. That is the internal sadhana. Then he has a chin mudra. Chitram. Okay, in the chin mudram, actually in this form. Okay, you may have a little difference in the chin mudra. He has this japamala. What does the chin mudra represents? Okay, chin mudra is this. It means teaching. Okay, in classical dance also, the teaching is represented through this mudra. Okay, Bhagwan can go back. Oh God, Bhagwan is heavy. So chin mudra. So here this is the thumb. The thumb represents the asangatvam, the asanga. It is independent of all the four. It is represents, but like if you remember the story of Ekalavya, but it gives sthiti, satta and spurti. Satta and spurti it gives to the other four fingers, but it is away from them. Okay, just remember Ekalavya. Without the thumb, these are useless. Then if this represents the asangatam, the asanga, then what is this? The pointer. In English also we say pointer. Pointer represents the jiva, the ahankara, ego, this. What is ahankara? Ahankara is aham karoteti ahankara. I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. Okay, it continues unless one starts some introspection. Who is actually the karta? So ahankara. Then the other three, this and this, it can represent anything. You can superimpose anything. You can say that the middle finger stands for deha, then the ring finger stands for prana, then little finger stands for mana, and the indriyas. Okay, then again I have to bring Bhagavan. Okay, I hope you have an image of Dakṣiṇamūrti at home. Here, he has Veda, palm leaves in his left hand. That represents knowledge. when we say knowledge, it is only knowledge of the Vedas. In our case, the Upanishads, cream of the Vedas, okay? Later it will come, Sarvo Upanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaha. So it's not part of the script, but it just comes because of grace. Okay, then, okay, little finger, then Veda in his left hand. Saraswati also, you see Veda and Japamala, it is, they are adorned with that, but it is for us. It is for us. Japamala is to take control of your mind, and this is the Shastra on which one has to have a grip. So he's the giver and Shastra Yonitvat. Okay, some other time. Then Virasana, he's sitting here. I can show you. His left leg is on the right. That is Virasana. Okay, he's in control of things. Okay. Then what? Under his right leg is Apasmara. Apasmara is in our tradition is the unconscious. Okay, it is the unconscious on which Bhagavan has control. Now this unconscious, you have to then come to Freud and Jung. Okay, unconscious, all memory based issues. My mother didn't do this, my father didn't do this, all those up to 4 years, which is dusted under the carpet, and that has to be dealt with through many things, traditional and modern. And what happens is the unconscious memory based on issues, it really never goes away. But when you are studying the Shastra and relating to Ishvara, then it is under control. It is under control. That is why regularly one has to relate to Ishvara in any which way that is deliberate or natural. Okay, then there are, you have seen the, okay, I forgot about Ardhanarishwara form also, that has got significance. So this, although it appears that whatever form, the Ardhanarishwara, the Purusha and Prakriti element is very subtle way it is represented. So always the female form, female principle is the left and the male principle is on the right. So how is it represented? So the right earring being the male principle is smaller, okay, and stands for Purusha Tattva, and the left is more elaborate. Left women, fond of adorning. So, and then, okay, the last part, then again I come. Chitram Vatataror Mule Vriddha Shishya Gururiva Gurustu Monam Vyakhyanam Shishya Astu Chinna Samshaya. Four of them, four old rishis. Who? Today I have the list. Okay, Sanakadi Munis, the four of them. Who? Sanaka, Sanandanaha, Sanat Kumaraha, and Sanat Sujata. That is how. Okay, this Dakṣiṇamūrti form. I hope Bhagavan in this form blesses me in sharing whatever I have learnt with you. And you too. Thank you.